The only easy day was yesterday. This is the motto of the United States Navy SEALs, a force that has been at the forefront of special operations since 1962. From the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of the Middle East, the SEALs have been involved in some of the most daring and dangerous missions in military history. Their roots trace back to World War II, where the need for covert reconnaissance of landing beaches and coastal defenses was recognized. The amphibious Scouts and Raiders were formed in 1942, just 9 months after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Led by U.S. Army First Lieutenant Lloyd Petticoat and Navy Ensign John Bell, they trained at Little Creek, Virginia. Their first mission was Operation Torch in North Africa, where they successfully identified and reconnoitered landing beaches. The Scouts and Raiders also supported landings in Sicily, Salerno, Anzio, Normandy, and southern France. In 1943, the second group of Scouts and Raiders was established, conducting operations in the Pacific without any loss of personnel. The third group operated in China, conducting detailed surveys of the Chinese coast from Shanghai to Hong Kong. In 1942, the first Naval Combat Demolition Units, NCDUs, were formed, specializing in demolitions and explosive cable cutting. During Operation Overlord, NCDUs at Omaha Beach managed to blow gaps in the German defenses under heavy fire. The Underwater Demolition Teams, UDTs, were formed in response to the failed invasion at Tarawa, focusing on clearing underwater obstacles. UDTs saw action in every major Pacific amphibious landing, including Iwo Jima and Okinawa. The Korean War saw UDTs employing their demolition expertise in an offensive role, targeting bridges and tunnels. In 1962, the Navy SEALs were officially established, with their first missions directed against Communist Cuba. During the Vietnam War, SEALs operated in the Rung Sat Special Zone and the Mekong Delta, disrupting enemy supply lines. The SEALs' effectiveness in anti-guerrilla warfare earned them the nickname, the Men with Green Faces, from the Viking. In the 1980s, SEALs participated in the U.S. invasion of Grenada, conducting missions to extract the Governor-General and capture a radio tower. During Operation Desert Storm, SEALs trained Kuwaiti Special Forces and conducted reconnaissance missions. In the 1990s, SEALs were involved in operations in Somalia, including the Battle of Mogadishu. After the September 11th attacks, SEALs were deployed to Afghanistan, conducting special reconnaissance and direct action missions. In 2011, SEAL Team 6 conducted the operation that killed Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad, Pakistan. SEALs have also been involved in counter-piracy operations, such as the rescue of Captain Richard Phillips from Somali pirates. The SEALs' rigorous training pipeline includes basic underwater demolition, SEAL, BUD-S, training, which has an attrition rate of about 80%. SEALs undergo extensive training in areas such as hand-to-hand combat, high-altitude parachuting, and demolitions. The SEALs' selection process is designed to test both mental and physical endurance, ensuring only the best make it through. The SEALs' operational capabilities include direct action, special reconnaissance, and unconventional warfare. They are also trained in hostage rescue, counter-terrorism, and counter-narcotic operations. SEALs operate in a variety of environments, including maritime, jungle, urban, Arctic, mountainous, and desert. Their missions often involve capturing or killing high-level targets and gathering intelligence behind enemy lines. The SEALs' legacy is one of bravery, sacrifice, and relentless pursuit of excellence. The only easy day was yesterday. It pays to be a winner, never out of the fight.